have one question for you. It's pretty simple. Do you know Jesus? You're probably thinking, well, here's another one of those Christian people just asking me about Jesus. But let me first say what I'm not asking you. I'm not asking you if you know people that are Christians. I'm not asking you if you attend church. I'm not asking you if you follow a bunch of rules and regulations or you do your best to live a good life. That's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you if you know Jesus Christ. Do you know him? Do you know him? Because there are a lot of people that know about church. They know about church attendance. They know about gathering together on Sunday. They know about fellowship with other believers, other Christians. But all those things are great and all those things are wonderful. But the real heart of the matter is, do you know Jesus Christ? Do you know him for yourself? You see, it's not about who someone told you that he was or who someone told you that he is. No matter how much you know about him from reading the scriptures, I'm asking you, do you know him for yourself? Have you come to Jesus? Have you given him your heart? And have you put your trust in him? Because people will fail you, even well-meaning people, even Christians who know him for themselves. They will fail you. They will make mistakes, not intentionally always, but they will wound you in ways that, because they're people, in ways that Jesus will never wound you and never harm you and never hurt you. A lot of people have turned their back on God because of what other people have done. Well-meaning people, but people nonetheless. Professing people who profess to know Christ themselves, and yet they have wounded others, and because of that, those have turned away from Christ, from knowing Jesus for themselves. But do you know Jesus? Do you know him? There's so many people out there that have been hurt by other people, and they've carried those scars for years. And because of that, they don't want anything to do with a group of believers, with a body of Christian people that come together to fellowship and worship God. They don't want anything to do with that because of the hurt that they've been received from someone else, from someone who called themselves a Christian. That was not Jesus that hurt you. That was a person. People hurt you, even well-meaning people. But I'm asking you, do you know Jesus? Because you can't say that someone else did this to you or someone else did that to you. They may have, but it wasn't Jesus, my friend. You can come to him. You see, you carry a lot of stuff that people don't know about, but you know. A lot of things in your heart that you need to surrender and let go of. And you can't tell a soul about those things, but Jesus already knows. But he says, come unto me, all you that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest from whatever you're carrying, from all the hurt and all the sorrow and all the grief, all those things, all those places in life that gave you a rough time, and you're still carrying the hurt of those things. People can't take those things away from you. They can listen and they can hear, but that hurt and that sorrow and that grief is still in there. But Jesus can give you beauty for ashes. He desires to. He longs to. And a lot of people refuse to come to him just because they've been hurt by someone else, someone who claimed to know him. There's a story in the Gospel of Matthew where Jesus is talking to his disciples. I believe it's in Matthew chapter 16. And he says to them, he says, "Who do men say that the Son of Man is?" And they say, "Well, some say you're John the Baptist. Some say Elijah. Some say Jeremiah." And then he very pointedly turns to his disciples and says, "But who do you say that I am?" And in that moment, as I've read that many times, I realize that we can hear a good testimony from someone else. We can hear what they have to say and what their experience with Christ is. And we can even see the attitudes and the actions of their life. But at the end of the day, regardless of what other people say, we have to come to Christ ourselves and know him for ourselves. We can't get there to him just by what others say. It's a one-on-one relationship to know him for yourself, to bring all of you and surrender it to him. Now, yes, there's hurts in this life, and that's not going to free you from any hurt or any sorrow. The Bible says that it rains on the just and the unjust alike. But you don't have to go through this life alone. He will go with you every step of the way. I want to remind you in this moment that you can call on him right now. It doesn't matter how many times you've been hurt, how much sorrow you've carried, how much wrong you have done in this life. You feel the weight of those things, and you've kept pushing it off over and over, saying, "I'll wait a little bit longer. I'll wait a little bit longer because I'm still doing what I want to do." Well, here in this moment, you can come to Jesus right now. And I promise you, serving him and loving him it's not a burden. It's not a giving up things in life. It's a gaining life, new life, life that has joy and peace. Even in the midst of trials, you can know a peace that nobody can take away from you. You can have a friend that will stick closer to you than any brother ever could. He loves you. He loves you. No matter what you've done, no matter what you're even in the middle of doing, you can call on him right now. Knowing Jesus and walking with him is not a bunch of rules and regulations. It really is a love affair with the one that created you. He longs for you to know him and experience his love. But you can't get there by the words of another or by the relationship of another. You have to come on your own, and you have to come to him, and you will find freedom right where you're at. He doesn't ask you to fix yourself or clean up or dress this way or dress that way or be this or be that. He just says, "Come unto me." You'll find rest. You'll find peace in your soul like you've never known before. And if you're out there and you've been hurt, he will heal those wounds. He will bind them up and heal them. But you must come unto him. I'm praying that you do. Make this the opportunity to surrender all that you have, your hurts, your sorrows, your failures, your successes, everything that you are. Just surrender it to Jesus. He loves you and he longs for you to come to him. I'm praying for you, my friend. This is the day. This can be the day that you give your heart to Jesus and know him. God bless you, my friend. This is your time.